it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7-20.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second, the second baseman, Neil Walker.
So coming to the plate, Neil Walker, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First offering on its way. Bryce Harper is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. It's the Phillies 0, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Now batting, Ronald Acuna. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
Strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, evaded fastball.
Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout, right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at ball 1. His history with Jake Arrieta, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Grounded weakly to the right side. Walker barehands it. Hats off to that one.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. A 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. And that's low, so a good works the count back full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And another foul ball. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ground ball right into the shift. Echeverria's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The shortstop.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pache is there to put it away. Streak back to first. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No score here as we play inning number 2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
In now, Kyle Garlick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Down and away, ball one. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Digging in now, Christian Pache. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. So here's Johan Camargo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the pitch. Camargo is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Arrieta has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys. Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Arrieta sets. Here's the delivery. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Too low, 1-0. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria has it to second for one. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and chopped up the middle, fielded by Echeverria. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here it comes. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. At the plate, Ian Anderson. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now, Ronald Acuna. He went down swinging to start the home first. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's his offering.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
This is hit softly to third. Speared on the dive. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
0-1 the count. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a curveball misses inside. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-1 home. To short, hit hard. Echeverria's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Kyle Garlick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The pitcher, number 49.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Outside, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Still 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Payoff pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! Ozzie Albies with a solo homer and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. At the plate, Christian Pache. He flew out in his last at-bat. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfield, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run is in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike one. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
All even now, 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The payoff pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Real Muto has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Braves lead it 2-1. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Ground ball right side. Echeverria for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next to bat will be the outfielder Bryce Harper. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And this one bounds around against the wall. The throw pulls him off the bag. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. 1-2, here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 11, Ender.
And that's in there for strike one. That average pushing up near 350 now. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Realmuto gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1. Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Dayton, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Another 0-2 coming. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Standing in, Nick Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Kyle Garlick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Christian Pache. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Andrew McCutcheon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutcheon. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was and that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Acuna is right there, 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Echeverria for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Darren O'Day will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 56.
First offering on its way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-1. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Too low here, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-1 strike, count.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Dominguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Right side hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor when a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Behind 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ozzie Albies will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. 1-0 the count. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Popped him up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Pache will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for Philadelphia.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Freddie Freeman. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williams looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
First base.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning, and he blisters this thing, busting his tail around for a triple, and in the process, he cuts the deficit to 1.
And a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on our hands. Roman Quinn will come on now and pinch run here. Outside target here, and he hits for strike 1. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside.